Well, hello everybody, welcome to another Ralli Roots video. I thought I would do this one out in nature because why not? I'm going to try to beat the sun setting, so if the lighting changes a little bit, I apologize, and if you hear birds and wind and noises, it is what it is. I wanted to sit outside for this video. So this is going to be the first what sold video of 2020. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you 21 items that we sold in the past month for $50 or more. And we sold these items on eBay. Most of them we purchased initially from either garage sales or thrift stores. And like I said, I'm only going to be talking today about $50 plus price point items. And again, all of these items we sold within the last 30 days. And the reason I'm making this video is to help our fellow resellers out. We try to focus on a higher average sales price. So we really don't like it when resellers, even if they buy it for $1, we don't like it when they sell stuff for like $10, $12, just because after like listing it and taking pictures and shipping it and all that stuff, we just feel that most people's time is worth more money than a couple dollars profit. So we focus on a higher average sales price, and we also tell our students and our followers to focus on a higher average sales price. So again, in today's video, we're going to be talking about those $50 plus average sales price items. And again, remember, it's not all about the average sales price. The amount you pay for the item obviously does matter. If you're paying $40 for an item and selling it for $50, that doesn't make sense. But keep in mind, again, most of these items that you'll see today we purchase from garage sales or thrift stores, and typically we're only into them for about 10 to 20% of the sales price. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these 21 items that sold for $50 plus. So we're going to start the video off with a bang. The first item we're going to talk about is a men's The North Face down. I believe it was a 550 series down parka jacket, and it sold for $170 with free shipping. That item, if you remember, I picked up from a Goodwill. I think I paid $25 for it. The next item up is a Mitchell & Ness Magic Johnson basketball jersey. This one sold for $64.50 with free shipping. Again, most of the items that you'll see, actually I think probably all of them that you'll see today, we do free shipping on. It's just the way that we like to list our items. It doesn't mean that it's the right way, but it is the way that we think gets the most sales for us on eBay. Next item up, this was a garage sale pickup. It is a Digitech Vocal 300. And it sold for us for $129. Pretty cool item here. This was a vintage Chicago Bulls hat, a snapback hat. We love selling hats because they're easy to take pictures of, 4 pictures, front, back, inside, outside bill, any flaws. And then obviously they're also easy to ship. So something like this that sold for $65, we'll wrap it up nicely, put it in a box, and ship it out to the customer, making sure that it is safe during shipment. Next item up, a vintage t-shirt. This was actually out of my personal collection. I bought it from another reseller, from 2 Aussie thrifters. I got it in a lot of 2 shirts. I got a Star Tours Disney shirt, and then this Yoda Star Wars one. Star Wars isn't my favorite thing, so I wore it once, and now I'm selling it. So we sold it for $49.97. Not quite $50, but we'll call it 50 and say that it sold for 50 bucks. Now, if that was a Baby Yoda shirt, it would have sold for $150,000. Next item up, this was another garage sale pickup. I believe I paid $10 for this. Again, don't quote me. I know a lot of you guys, watch our garage sale videos, so if you know exactly what we paid for something, and if I get it wrong, just let us know in the comments. But I think I paid $10 for it, and it's a Stetson cowboy hat. It ended up selling for $84 with free shipping. Keeping it going, this is a pair of vintage Levi's jeans. This was actually a pair that we forgot to take pictures of. It was from that big Western lot that we got a while ago, and they were literally just sitting in our warehouse. We didn't take pictures of them, so we took pictures and threw them up, and they ended up selling for us for $70 with free shipping. Another really good sale here. I believe we paid $5 for this at a garage sale, and it sold for $79 with free shipping. It is a collectible Disney mug, brand new in the packaging. Really great sale, I think, on this item. A lot of people collect stuff like this, and this was part of a series, so if someone is looking for that particular item, they will pay up for it. Oh, one other thing I want to mention, you'll notice that in a lot of cases on these items, you'll see that the price that the item sold for is less than the price that the item is listed for. And that's because on, I don't know, 99% plus of our items, we have the best offer option turned on. So potential buyers can make an offer and we can either accept the offer or counter back. So you'll see that in a lot of cases in these listings, but sometimes they sell for full price without people making an offer, and sometimes people will submit a best offer. The next item I'll share with you, this was a really cool item. It is a Scully brand black leather vest, and the buttons were buffalo nickels. I thought it was pretty unique. Picked it up at a thrift store. I want to say paid like $7 for it, and it sold for us for $50 with free shipping. Another vest, this was a Harley Davidson fleece vest with Harley Davidson spelled out on it, and this one I think we got really good money for. It sold for $57.97, which again, I think that's on the higher end for this item. We just happened to find the right buyer at the right time. You guys know we love to sell these DVD VHS recorder units, and this was no exception. This is a Panasonic DVD VHS recorder, and it sold for $129.97. The cool thing about these is that a lot of the time at garage sales and sometimes at thrift stores, you can pick them up between like $5 to $15. And if it's the right unit, make sure to look up the model number, but if it is the right unit, some of them can sell for over $100. So as you can see here, really nice $129.97 sale on this DVD VHS combo. It's rare that we sell hard goods, but sometimes it's the brand that really matters for us. So we did pick up this set of Waterford crystal champagne flutes, and we like stuff like this too because it's timeless. A lot of people buy them as presents for weddings. A lot of people buy them as wedding gifts for themselves or New Year's toasting flutes or something like that. So again, the brand is what sold this one. $67 on a pair of Waterford crystal flutes. This next item was definitely the time of the year, which is why it sold for so much money. They were a pair of brand new Chubby's brand shorts. They sold for $74 with free shipping. The cool thing about them is that they were reversible. They were a Christmas graphic on one side, and then reverse side, they were a Hanukkah graphic. So I thought it was pretty cool, especially for someone like Allie, for example, for my lovely wife. Her family is half Jewish and her other family is half Italian, so they celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah, which is awesome. And I thought that was funny because, you know, you got the Christmas and Hanukkah on both sides in one pair of shorts. So $74 free shipping, that's what those sold for. We also love selling cameras. This one sold for $97.97. And when we're looking at cameras, we're looking for branded items. So Canon, Nikon, Sony, stuff like that. We want ones with a bit of a following. We don't want like off-brand cameras that aren't worth that much money. So something like a Canon camera with a kit, with the bag and everything. That's why we're able to get close to $100 for that item. Can't leave out the vintage t-shirts. This was a 90s Dale Earnhardt shirt. Really cool all over graphic back and front, and it sold for us for $55 with free shipping. Hey, by the way, guys, if you are enjoying this video, please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button on it. And even better, if you can, leave a comment on the video because that just helps us out. It'll drive the traffic of the video up higher, and it really helps out our YouTube channel. So if you want to do that for us, I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you. The next item up is a Sims fishing vest. I want to say we paid like $1 for this at a garage sale, and it ended up selling for $53.37. This was a funny one because it was a strange offer. I think we had it listed for like $59.97 and they offered $53.37. So we accepted it, but it was just a funny offer that they made. Up next, this is a pair of Merrell shoes. We actually picked this up at a little thrift store in Little Rock, Arkansas when we were out there visiting Allison's brother and sister-in-law. And they were brand new without box. That's why we bought them. And we paid $15 for the shoes, but they ended up selling for us for $65 with free shipping. So even though we had to pay $15 for them, selling them for $65 made up for it. You guys know we love selling Chacos. This pair sold for $49.97. This was a garage sale pickup, and I actually paid up for them. I bought this pair of Chacos and a pair of Nike Shox shoes. I paid $40 for both of them. The Nike Shox sold for $80, and this pair of Chacos sold for $50. So even though this pair only sold for $50, the Shox sold for $80, so together $130, still $40 into $130 gross profits. This was actually one of my favorite finds of the year. Found it at a thrift store. I think I might have paid $7 for it actually. But it is a Gitman Bros shirt, and the reason I liked it so much is because it had little like Mario embroidery on it, which I thought was really cool. It's really subtle because they were so small, but if you zoomed in on it, you could see the little characters. I thought it was pretty sweet, and the shirt ended up selling for us for $50. And the last item of today's video is a Jabra Pro 920. It sold for $119.97. That was also a garage sale pickup. If you guys remember that past video, I want to say we paid $20 for it. Maybe it was $25, not totally sure. Either way, it was less than $120. So really good profit on that one. So that's everything, guys. That was 21 items that we sold within the past month for $50 plus. All of these sales are on eBay. All of them can be verified. If you have a basic eBay store or better and you have access to Terapeak or just the research section in your eBay store, you can go to that section and type in the title of any of the items that I showed you, and it'll show you when it sold and how much it sold for, and you can see that we're the seller. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Hopefully you picked up some new ideas. Going into 2020, it's a good idea to continue to keep your mind open to items that maybe you're not so familiar with, and hopefully these videos help you guys out when it comes to stuff like that. So anyway, guys, more to come. We are planning on putting out a ton of really good content this year, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not subscribed, and get ready for some really cool stuff this year, because we're ready. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Ralli Roots. See you on the next one.